Hey y'all, I'm back with another book review. So I just finished The Island by Aldous Huxley. I'm super bad when I have to pronounce names. So I thought this was brilliant. Such a good book. It definitely was saying that we focus too much on materialism and just buying things, and saying that when for the health system was the biggest thing, that we focus just on the mental rather than the whole being of a person. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so true. And my mom's right now working on her master's, and she was having this conversation with me, and I was like, oh, that's what I was reading. This book, they were saying that in the Eastern traditions, they focus on the whole being. So we're talking, this one was specifically about Buddhism, but we were talking about Buddhism or all of the Eastern cultures like China and Japan, and even the Muslim and Israeli, all that side of the world, India, they all focus on the whole being rather than just the mental. And I think here in our Western culture, we are just kind of backwards, and we don't focus on the physical body as much, thinking, oh, it doesn't matter if we do this, it doesn't matter, and if it affects the body, it doesn't matter. And it's just like, well, no, there is good medicine out there. Like Eastern medicine is, I know a lot of people have their own opinions, but I'm just like, I think focusing on the whole body health and trying to fix the whole body rather than just mental, and focusing on just the mental, I think is pretty key. Because if you focus on the whole body as a whole, because the mind is part of the body, like, I mean, it is, and so you can't really help it. But the fact that that in the Buddhist culture that this was, they focused all about the whole body. And it was interesting because in the book, his aunt had passed away from cancer, and when she passed away, she just had no hope. She had no soul. And then another person in the book that was on the island was passing away from cancer, and she, at the end of her life, she was very hopeful and peaceful and just focusing on the good that's been in her life and not thinking, why me? Why is this happening to me? And I thought, that's such a good attitude to have towards life. And it is very hard. My own aunt passed away from cancer. My grandma passed away from cancer. So it's very hard. But I think focusing on the good stuff that's happened. Like, we talk about my aunt sometimes, and because I'm named after her, and I'm very much like her in many ways. And she used to be like, well, this is what Tina used to say. And I'm just like, huh, I really like that. And like, we just focus on the positives and the positive energies and the positive things that were great about having these people in our life. And like, when we go to die, because we're all gonna die, that's basically what life's about. Like, we just want to make an impact positively in people's lives and making sure that we are making a difference. I think it was super brilliant, and I thought this is a spoiler, it was super sad that all of a sudden at the end of the book, the Western culture was coming to the island and disrupting it and just making it feel more, I don't know, it was such a peaceful environment, and just they focused on the whole being, every aspect of life, from the physical to the mental, to trying to help people that had more tendencies to be medical ill and helping them be healthy. It was just very interesting because they were attacking the whole body. I definitely just enjoyed the book. I definitely would recommend it. It gives you a new perspective on just the way the world is, and I think that we need to be more aware that we are kind of too materialistic. We are not only focusing on the mental and not the whole physical being. And I think they had the importance of working, and I think that's kind of lost on our culture now. because we all think, oh, we need to have the stuff. We are, I guess, kind of self-entitled is what I mean. And I think the art of working towards something, they instill that. They're like, oh, the kids help out. I'm not talking about child labor. I'm talking about, we're gonna go in the garden and we're gonna work, or we're gonna go help do stuff in the community. And I think that was important to know, that these kids were helping in their community, and I think it gave them a sense of being, because they were helping in their community, and it didn't necessarily, it gave them a sense of purpose. And sometimes I think kids are a little too aimless, generally. Not saying that all kids are aimless, but sometimes they don't quite know where they stand. And I think giving them purpose and giving them stuff that's theirs, like giving them a garden to work on, is super important, to be giving them tasks and giving myself tasks as well, making sure that I'm staying proactive and giving back to my community, and being a participant in society. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review, and you all have a great day. So, and by the way, definitely recommend it. You all have a great day.